Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Kid Cudi says he hated every single minute of his testimony during the Diddy federal sex trafficking trial. But he went through it anyway because he was trying to support his ex, Cassie Ventura. Okay, fam. So, Kid Cudi reflected on his experience with the Diddy case on the Call Her Daddy podcast, telling host Alex Cooper he only testified because he was subpoenaed. First he says he only testified because he wanted to support Cassie. Now he testified because he was subpoenaed. Which one is it? Anyway, Kid Cudi says he told the feds no a couple of times, but they forced his hand. And he explained why he ditched a suit and tie in favor of a more casual outfit when it came time to testify. As you recall, Kid Cudi's testimony centered on his brief relationship with Cassie and how it pissed off Diddy. He told the jury Diddy broke into his home and he insinuated that Diddy had some people to drop a Molotov cocktail into his Porsche and set it ablaze. Family, I don't have a dog in the fight, but fellas, we are losing. We're losing. Here's what I mean. You know, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, victim 3, Gina Huynh, right? She refused to testify. She would have been a big witness, right? She would have paid off huge dividends for the prosecution. They really pressed her. Ain't no telling what they told her to try to spook her, right? But she still did not testify. She went missing. They couldn't even find her. She said, I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what you say. I'm not testifying. So if Kid Cudi really didn't want to testify, why did he testify? All I can think of, fam, is, scared, no heart. How is it that these women so oftentimes appear to have more heart when dealing with authorities than men do? Think about that. I'm wondering if that aggression that some women show toward law enforcement or their resistance, right, is because they know that traditionally the system will give a woman a break where they may punish a man, and perhaps men also know that they'll be punished, right? Because that chick rolled the dice and she said, I'm not testifying, and nothing happened to her. Maybe they would have pressed Kid Cudi, maybe not, but the women just seem like they more body than men are oftentimes. Even when you think about protesting and stuff, when you think of protesting, oftentimes it's the women are out there in front, like screaming and hollering and resisting. Remember that iconic video, well, not video, but photograph of that woman, that black woman, standing in front of all of those officers who were armed? This was during the George Floyd protest, I believe. And she was just standing there. I think she had a dress on. She had long hair, and she was just standing there like it was her against all of these armed officers, and she just stood and would not move. She refused to move. Back to Kid Cudi. Who amongst us, if you did not want to testify against someone in a federal court, would hold their mud? Who would decide that I don't care what they say, I don't care about the intimidation, I don't care about the threats, I'm not testifying? Give me a thumbs up if you believe that you would be in that category of people who would not testify. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, I ain't built like that. I'm telling. At the very least, I'm talking. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.